I want to show y'all something real quick.
They storm me, boy. Hell, boy. Hell no.
Look at all this freaking crap they did. You need the police. Holy shit. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
A flash mob ran through Walmart. About 60 kids. These are down all the aisles. They just destroyed the whole store. This is absolutely ridiculous.
As much as I have to hear 24/7 about black people being victims, black people being oppressed, black people always being scrutinized, black people always being the victim of something, always as it pertains to a white person just existing, from the countless stupid TikToks and weird hot takes about how white people need to move out of the way, or how they need to be the victims of genocide, or how they just need to suffer reparations and all this stupid shit. The one thing I can't wrap my head around is the word accountability, and how a lot of black people don't accept it. And I'm not talking about every single black person in existence. I know I just said a lot, but let me be clear here. It is not every single black person that exists that does something heinous. We all have the capability to hear about something, or if you have a damn phone, you will see it on the internet. Somebody doing something outlandishly stupid. And what's weird is that when it's a white person doing it, or any other ethnicity, you get 100% they should do the time for doing the crime. But when it's a black person, there's all these excuses. It's funny. It's something we just pass at. Or if you're somebody who takes the time to actually say, hey, this person should face some form of a punishment, there's always going to be those few people that like to say, oh, it was a mistake and we should probably be lenient. And you have this same energy when it's a white person doing the exact same thing. And I'm here to let every single person know that's going to sit there and comment that and tell me these long, boring ass fucking paragraphs about how you feel and all this other pointless bullshit. I have the distinct opinion that I don't care who you are. Do the crime, do the time. I don't care about your victim status. I don't care how oppressed you feel. I don't care what's going on through your life. If you do something stupid, face the consequences of your fucking stupid. It just trips me up how you got all these people that like to stand firm and act as if the black community is this struggling community that all it needs is basic respect and everyone's going to do good in life, when that's just not the case. You have numerous examples of black people doing wrong, but then for some reason getting an excuse thrown at them, all because there's some poor innocent little bab who's misunderstood in a white supremacist culture. I'm sorry to disappoint you all, but cut that bullshit at the umbilical cord, because under any circumstance, you would stand firm and want somebody to face punishment. You sat there from 2019 to 2020 and 2021 and a little bit in 2022, only naming 3 black people as if those are the only ones that could make up the entire personification of what it means to be black in America. Yet you choose to ignore somebody who's a BLM activist trying to shoot police officers, teenagers robbing some old woman and her ending up dying from that, a dumbass going around tweeting about how she enjoys being drunk and driving and ending up killing 3 people, and then you have a dumbass going around painting swastikas everywhere. When are we going to have the honest conversation about accountability? I'm not sitting here saying it's everybody. I just want all the people that like to get up and grandstand and scam you for money and prey on your emotions and make you believe through some dumbass docuseries that white people are always going to be the bad in your life when you don't even know any. When are we going to have the conversation that black people do harm to others? Whether if it's black people, which I know a lot of people want to say is a conservative talking point, but let's be honest, black people have the capability to do harm to others, whether if it's their own community or random people on the street. And when are we going to have the honest conversation that enough is truly enough with the lack of accountability inside our own community? It is embarrassing how I see people want punishment for others who act in self-defense, but then throw excuses out to protect the reputation of black people and black women. It is embarrassing how I have to hear somebody get on TV and shame a bunch of people for caring about some random white woman, yet that same person does not let you know about all these missing black people. It is a shame that I have to see every example under the sun of somebody trying to make me feel like I should be ashamed of myself because I'm black, or I have to sit around and be the victim of somebody and I have to fight for the rest of my life just to have some modicum of success as it pertains to a white person, when all I got to do is live my life, make the right choices, and not end up in jail. However, it is odd that for some fucking reason in this community, when somebody does a wrong, somebody's always there to throw out some excuse. The outlandish of things that have happened in this world has always had somebody throw out an excuse. And it is sad how instead of just saying, hey, you did that, you face the consequences of that, fuck you, see you in 5, 10, however many years you're gonna suffer for this, and I'm going on with my day. You got countless people who like to say, free my nigga, set my nigga free, my nigga ain't do this shit. The constant defense of somebody who is indefensible is a complete disservice to not only yourself, but the community you want to bitch at everybody else to care about. It is embarrassing. I want so bad for things to get better, but the problem is things continue to get worse, not just in the black community, but everywhere. But I'm specifically talking about the black community because, in case you haven't noticed, I'm black. I know a lot of people like to say I'm a coon and I hate myself because I'm black, or I say things that make you feel as if I despise being black. Here's the thing. The reason why I say things like that, or when I made those videos about that lame ass docuseries and I said it made me hate being black, it's because constantly waking up and having to see people want me to be some victim is fucking draining. So yes, it is embarrassing and it makes me hate myself. But I've grown to love who I am. I'm starting to love myself a little bit more again, and I have to say, it's not me that makes me hate me. It's all of you that like to pretend to be victims yet excuse every other thing that happened. I can't solve the world's problems. I am one guy sitting in a $300 chair. I don't have the answers to world peace. I don't know the Da Vinci Code. I barely know my ABCs. All I want is more accountability. And if you can't do that, if you can't at least acknowledge that people who have the same skin color as you do wrong, then please stop trying to act as if everybody's supposed to listen to you when you cry victim, say Wakanda forever, and all this different shit. Because it's embarrassing how you're so ready to throw the book at somebody else who ain't your skin color, but you'll always be ready to defend somebody who's indefensible, all because they have the same skin color as you. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.